Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We are back in the BMW M2 CS Racing for yet another track guide. Now this is meant for the production car challenge, and if you want to race this exact setup, because it is an open setup, all you need to do is look in the first line of the description. There is a link to our Patreon page where we have curated all the setups for all the different cars in this, the GT3s, the GT4s, we've also got LMP3s, all sorts going on in there. Check it out if you haven't already, it's well worth it. All the feedback we've had so far has been great, and it's Gianni Lutzu behind the wheel, not myself. And if you don't know who he is, he's a real-life racing driver, full-time driver coach. And if you want to improve your own skills, there is a link to his website as well in the description, lutzudriverperformance.com. Let's go. So here we are, smashing it down the main straight, and we're going to start braking just after the Dunlop Bridge. Brakes up to about 65%, down to third gear, smoothly back on the gas at the apex. Head over to the right-hand side, and we're going to do braking just before we get to the green asphalt, and it's long on the brakes, and then smooth back on the throttle. Shortening the track by cutting the corner here. I'm going to start braking just after the 100, braking again up to about 65%. Gianni refuses to enter the ABS in this car. But you can brake harder and later. You will not have tyres as happy with you at the end of the race though. This is why we use a driver coach rather than me. At the 100 or just before the 100, again holding the brakes briefly up to 70%, all the way down to third gear. All the way down to the apex in third gear. Now on the brakes up to about 35%, back on the gas in third gear. On the brakes again at the start, the next road, at very similar corners. Braking marker into 8 is going to be the 50 board, and on the brakes briefly up to about 60%, and then trail it off in third gear, picking back up on the gas over to the left hand side, light dab on the brakes, long trail off, third gear, back again. It's almost like the Formula V, this. Everything in third and fourth. Little lift as we go through turn 10. Now at the gravel patch, on the brakes up to about 55%. And again, keeping it in third gear, back on the gas, exit wide. And over and across the line he goes in a 1:38.2. There we go, it's updated. Right, we'll do the breakdown lap next. Right, so for the breakdown, first braking markers, the Dunlop Bridge. Just as we go through there, on the brakes, and he holds it at around 65%, wipes all that speed off, trails it off, and then gets back on the gas at the apex. Doesn't reach 100% until now, so once he's tracked out to the edge of the track, over to the right-hand side, and now once we've gone through that bridge, and it's this last patch of grass on the right-hand side just before the green asphalt, it's on the brakes up to about 25%, but it's going to be a long, long trail off, drops it down to third, starts picking back up on the gas now. Doesn't reach 100% until he's back off the curb. Should be cutting this corner roughly like he is here, keeping the left-hand tyres on the track. 100 board's going to be our braking marker now. And again, he holds it at about 65%. Long trail off. Back on the gas in third. Because of the long straight there, it's trying to get back on the gas as soon as possible, as opposed to it's not a race to the apex. It's very much a race to get back on the gas as soon as possible. 100 board's going to be our braking marker for the turn 5 hairpin. So as you can see, starts braking very early, wipes all that speed off, tries not to enter the ABS, keeps it in third gear and gets back on the gas at the apex, over to the right hand side. As soon as we've got over there, he's going to come off the gas, on the brakes up to about 35%, trail it off, back on the gas at the apex. It's going to have you exit wide. You want to be exactly where he is now, and the next braking marker is that little white line, the horizontal one that we're coming to. So once we get to that, on the brakes, and again, up to about 35%, trail it off, back on the gas in third. The red man corner, it's going to be this 50 board. There we go. On the brakes, and he again holds it at around 60%, long trail off. It's just copy and paste for him. Very smooth driver. Over to the left hand side. Once we get there, on the brakes it's about 25%, but it's a long, long trail off. Picking back up on the gas at the apex. Just a lift as we go through 10, in fourth gear, back on the gas. I'm going to be braking at the end of this little green asphalt just in front of the car here. And again, up to about 55%, drops it to third and picks back up on the gas. Very simple, very straightforward. very, very good setup. If you want to race it, join our Patreon, and we've got one final version coming up next with the driving line on without me talking. Enjoy.